Hey there, welcome back. And as promised in my previous video, for this video, I'm gonna be sharing to you behind the scenes and the lessons that I have learned in opening the Coffee Postal Flagship Store. Hopefully, no, sa mga lessons na natutunan ko sa mga behind the scenes, this would also help you in planning and in the opening of your own coffee shop. So if you're interested with that, then keep on watching. So unang-unang lesson no, that I've really learned is that what's meant for you wouldn't miss you in any way. Kung para sa'yo, dadating talaga siya, charet. But it's actually because, no, why it took more than a year for us to open Coffee Postal Flagship Store. One of the main reasons talaga is because it took us time to find the best place. Now, remembering it, I actually submitted to different malls. I even submitted to different commercial centers. And there's this one commercial center na talagang gustong-gusto ko. I was really hoping na mabibigay sa akin, pero sadly hindi. And somewhat, the way I thought about it is siguro dahil hindi pa talaga ganun ka sikat, no, ang Coffee Postal. Most of the lessers would actually look into the brand name. Mas tinatanggap nila yung ibang mga brand name na sikat. And aaminin ko, nasaktan talaga ako. I was really hurt because I was hoping for that place, no? Um, so it took me around 5 letter of intent hanggang sa I had this friend, no, because the Coffee Postal Flagship Store now, its location is really good. But I'll take you back, no, the first few days. So I have this friend, yung store kasi now, before it's a printing store. So owner niya is my friend in college, and she told me, she just messaged to me randomly, no, na Faye, gusto mo bang ikaw na lang pumalit sa akin sa pwesto? And when she told me the location, sabi ko, okay, it's near USC or San Carlos. However, in my memory, when I was still a college student, no, in that area, it's actually like mingaw or wala masyadong taong pumupunta. But then my gut told me to still visit the place, no, and visit the location. So, ang ginawa ko is that I visited the place around 3 to 4 times in different days, in different time. And on the fourth time na na-visit ko siya, that was when I intended to really get inside the store and see the anong itsura nung ililis kong unit. And lo and behold, the unit is actually of high ceiling. And what really made me say yes to the area is that kung sa Manila merong University Belt, no? In Cebu, I would really call that street is the University Belt. Kasi it's with 3 schools, University of San Carlos, University of Visayas, University of Cebu. And when I visited on different days and different time slots, there were really students coming in. And also, no, I did competitor check. Of course, no, ginamit natin yung natutunan natin over the years. And I even used my own book, yung Bean to Business, Coffee Business Guidebook. If you're interested, here's a link here or message me on how you can get your own book. So I asked myself the questions that I have in the book, and I did competitor check, and I visited every cafe in the area. And yes, there were around like 3 cafes existing already. And for me, hindi naman ako natakot kasi for as long as those cafes have customers, it's a good indication na yung mga tao doon pumupunta sa mga coffee shop. So it's already a ready market, di ba? And when I did the numbers, no, for the coffee shop, for its overhead, for its rental, more or less, I already know how many cups we should sell per day for us to break even, given the margin, no, of the products of Coffee Postal. So it was a lot easier for me to decide with the number side. But nung pagpasok ko talaga sa location, it was high ceiling, no, it was really perfect for the vision that I have for Coffee Postal. So yun nga, kinuha ko yung area, I then did the down payment, no. And doon ko talaga na-realize na hala, with this location, hindi ko kinailangan magbigay ng letter of intent. Hindi ko kinailangan na magmakaawa or something, but it was given to me. And that was when naiyak talaga ako when I was when we were already starting to conceptualize, no, the place na all the rejections were actually worth it kasi I actually have a good place with the Coffee Postal Flagship Store now. Ang cons lang nga niya is wala siyang parking area. Though the street or yung sa sidewalk, it's a pay parking area. But most of our market are really the students who are passing by. So if the main market is the students passing by, so the parking wouldn't be a big issue with regards to the area. So that's how I, weighed, and you would learn more of that if you buy my coffee business guidebook, the Bean to Business Coffee Business Guidebook. So, links are here if you wanna get a copy. And going back, so yun nga, we started renovating already, and it's a 42 SQM store, high ceiling. So, I was really very free in conceptualizing the itsura of the coffee shop. So imagine, no, if if those commercial areas and if those malls said yes to me, mas mapapamahal ako sa rental, no, and I wouldn't be in that place. So that's really one of the things na na-realize ko na what's really meant for you would find you. Next, I'll share naman the interior details, no, that I wanted to have for Coffee Postal. So I really wanted Coffee Postal Flagship Store to really raise the flag for Philippine coffee. So yung ceiling, no, I imagine it to have details of a coffee bean, and hopefully ma-form siya into a Philippine map, and na-achieve naman siya. So I'm showing to you here a photo. So pagka hangad, ano bang Tagalog ng hangad? When you when you look at the ceiling, you would see it's a Philippine map actually made of the coffee beans, because we'll be selling coffee beans there, we'll be doing coffee workshops there, and we are really using Philippine coffee beans. And in fact, no, yung mga flavors natin, ube, mango, yema coffee, ube coffee, those are really the Filipino flavors. Apart from that, gusto ko din talaga pumop up or mag-pop up yung colors of Coffee Postal, which are the pastel colors of yellow and pink with touches of blue, touches of orange or melon. So I really sourced out cute metallic tables. So if you could see here in our interior, so it's more of the yellow and the pink tables. Now, here's the thing also that I'm gonna be sharing to you that you might also consider, no, in your own coffee shop. Kasi yung Coffee Postal Flagship Store, apart from its walk-in sales for coffee, for drinks, or for food, no, we are also adding other revenue models. So it's very important, no, for your coffee shop to have other sources of income or revenue aside from coffee sales. So we have Coffee Postal merchandise. So we even have our own rechargeable coffee grinder. We have our coffee dripper, which is made of silicone, which is good for traveling. And we will be doing coffee workshops, no, in the flagship store. So this will be in addition to our coffee sales. We will also have revenues from workshops. So our goal for the workshop is that yung mga tao, no, coffee lovers would get to know, no, the essence of coffee, how to make their own coffee, and from scratch talaga, na from beans. So with our first workshop, it's gonna be creating our own Vietnamese coffee using the Vietnamese coffee fin. Then we will also gonna be making pour over coffee using the traditional, no, pour over, and then we will also gonna be making the traditional native coffee from the Philippines. So it's basically napakasulit ng workshop kasi you will learn how to brew your own coffee and you get to drink 3 types of coffee. So if you're planning your own coffee shop, I really suggest that you add other revenue models, no, that would bring in more income to your cafe. Apart from that, no, we also have our loyalty program. The loyalty program is actually included na in the Coffee Postal system. All of our franchisees have the loyalty program. So every time they buy a drink, there is an equivalent points. So all you have to do is scan the QR, no, that we display in our store. And then every time they buy something, they just show their QR, and then we'll be able to record the sale under their membership. So currently we have 10 points is equal to free drinks, but we have some school organizations getting a free drink for 8 points only. So I suggest if you have a coffee shop and if you're planning to have your own coffee shop, please do a loyalty program. In our case, we have it inside our system, but if you don't have that kind of system, you can do the loyalty cards naman. So that yung customer would want to go back, no, and keep coming back sa inyo kasi there is a point for every purchase. At yun nga, during our grand opening, we had our first coffee workshop and we even did a trivia night, which would also be our usual, no, for the Coffee Postal Flagship Store. So if you have organizers within your area who does trivia nights, you can tap to them. No, if you cannot do your own trivia night, it is actually a good idea to bring in people to your coffee shop. So that's another revenue model that you can add. So for trivia nights, what you could do is perhaps for them to have a table, no, and to join the trivia or the trivia game, they get to reserve one table. Maybe you could have a policy of one order per person, or you would have a certain minimum order for one group for a table, or let's say for a table of five would have a minimum order of 500 pesos, 1,000 pesos, up to you. So that would also drive in sales to your coffee shop. So I suggest you do that during you schedule the trivia nights during your non-peak hours. Okay, don't do trivia nights during your peak hours. So that's it for now for the Coffee Postal Flagship Store. So those were the things that we are currently doing and in the pipeline. I'm gonna be sharing to you more about it in the coming days for more developments that you could also use, no, for your own coffee shop. In my next video, I'm going to be sharing to you all about our Coffee Postal Express business model.